get up. We want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat. Right now, right now. Leave your body till we black out. So get the fuck up. So cover and duck, you're out of luck, we don't give up. Yeah, we're going up, next floor is us, you're riding with us. We want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat. Right now, right now. Leave your body till we black out. So get the fuck up.
Won't you say why you're a stranger now? Your eyes escaping mine when I sit you down. Don't you feel like we're holding on onto a fairy tale, but the magic's gone? Been months of fluffing the blushes and faking the butterflies. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be.
We have no sound.
Hey, let's try that again.
Okay, so
Hey!
guess what? Episode 5.
Guess what? 5! Episode 5!
So we were talking about cheers.
Hey, cheers!
cheers!
This is water.
Hey,
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Oh, hey, you might be able to see it on Matt's glass. Rick created these glasses because you might not see it on Jason's glass that well.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks, Rick. So if you need some
I'm
some
very
vinyl,
loud.
if you need some vinyl
Oh, cool.
decals or whatever, reach out to Rick Fry. He's commenting in the post there, and send him a private message and say, hey, I need some decals, and he will hook you up at a very good deal.
Yes.
Probably not free 99, but it might be a pretty good deal.
You say $3.99?
Free 99. That's the
That's
best.
nice.
Free
I like
99 is the
Free
best.
99.
So how you guys been up to for the past 2 weeks since we had to postpone due to some conflicts in our work schedules and that. So sorry we missed you guys last week, but what have you been up to, Matt?
Well, I got my oil change done.
Oh, nice.
Went to get spark plugs done. Wasn't needed. I did get a new battery.
Oh, nice.
I went down to Dynamic Tuning and had them look over my car and stuff. So it was a good place to go to. Looking at eventually getting a tune done onto it from those guys.
Oh, cool.
They actually do street tune versus dyno tune,
Alright.
which is going to be pretty neat. And then I went down to Interstate Battery. It's a wholesale place there
Yeah.
over by Speaks.
Yep.
Got to save like $40 on a battery, so
Nice.
I need a new battery. So
You got an interstate battery?
got an Interstate battery. It's a nice battery. It's brand new too. So
I'd hope it's new.
well, they do. They take.
Oh, they have refurbs?
So like they get ones where like if Walmart or other places
They just put more water.
they can't do nothing with them.
Put more water
They
in it?
put them through their test cycle and everything, and then make them work. And if they don't work, they get rid of them.
That's cool.
They just put more water. Still water.
So
Or
yeah, we
change
just
the,
we got to switch the. I'm gonna do a little side note here in the thing. So on our page where you're posting, you should see where it says commenting, where it has my little face, and if you select that, you should be able to get the Massey Bro one instead. Yeah. Cool. I just happened to see a post. So we have Allie working in the back behind scenes, command control, and she posts links as we talk. So that way, when we make a comment about something, you don't have to dig around for it. You can pull it up on your phone or do it later. But it's just something nice to have. What about you, Mike? What have you been up to?
Playing video games.
Playing video games.
Playing video games.
There's
Work.
you got some free keys you were wanting to give away, right? On a video game. You want to talk about that later?
We'll have to pull it up later, but yeah, I got free keys. That's basically it's a game that's been out for a little bit. It's supposed to be similar to like the Call of Duty and what's the other game?
It's kind of like Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
Similar to that.
Similar to those. It's supposed to be like another not a battle royale.
Not
but
Battle
it's
Royale,
the-
but it's a team
It's
based
the team base
versus.
You gotta run for weapons and all that fun stuff.
It's called Rogue.
Rogue
Company.
So a couple.
They
of
were
keys.
giving out a bunch of free keys, so yeah, later on, if you want a free key to that, he'll get it out there.
Yeah,
And we'll post it up.
they gave me just a tad bit too many.
Yeah, you got a few, didn't you?
So
You've been doing the. It looks like we got a new follower list. Well, I'll go to that before I talk about what I did the last few weeks. We'll go into that. So it looks like Kristen Johnson just followed the page. We appreciate
Christina.
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 Oh, I didn't see the A on there. Sorry, I thought it said Christine. So appreciate the follow there, Christina.
Looks like there's a tie. So Christina is Rick's daughter. My name is Matt. This is Jason and Mike.
What's up?
Rick asked us to introduce ourselves.
oh
Yeah, nice.
yes, Mike
I'm Jason.
I'm Matt. I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
and I'm Mike.
I'm Jason.
This is Tweedly.
I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
I'm Tweedly.
I'm Matt.
I'm Jason. Are we done?
We're done.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No one's going with the Tweedly and dumb over here.
That's because I'm not dumb.
Man.
You look dumb, though.
You could have said D and then he'd be dumb.
So we're gonna steal the mouse back again real quick
D
here.
dumb.
We
No fun over
I don't
here.
like this, Mike. We need to get a regular mouse
Well,
over here.
She's there. See,
So we
Look at
just
that.
gotta scroll down so we can. There's a little scrolly thing right there.
I know where it's at.
So a couple other people we need to tell thank you for liking the page. This was back on the 6th. Rex Messer. He
Whoa! As someone moved my mouse. Don't mess with the mouse over there, lady.
he's got
As she gives the innocent look.
he's got a cigar shop here in town. I'm gonna go check
Oh,
out.
sweet.
Yeah, and then looks like Jasmine Faye, John Vanover, Ren Swami, and Tabby Weaver. They've liked or followed the page. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Our goal is maybe we'll get 150 today. We're not too like one or two off. And then when we break that 150 mark, we're gonna set a big goal of 500 followers, and we're gonna do a big like maybe an Amazon card or something. I think the three of us are gonna pull something together and we'll have a posting. But we got to break that 150 mark, and then the next target goal will be.
We got to be getting
500.
close. What is our total?
We're like one away.
Are we really
Today,
one away?
Yeah, we were like
So
148.
couldn't that have been
149.
her?
We're close. I think we're like 148.
We're within one.
We're
or
within
two.
one or two. So if
Okay.
we get one more today, we'll definitely have it.
So
mouse
whoever's
is
in here just need to share the page.
Share the page.
So that we can get more followers.
Yep.
More followers to get closer, we can get past our goal.
So yeah, it was really, really important to thank all you guys that have been doing that, and all the returning people that keep showing up. So we do appreciate that.
What'd you do?
So what'd you do?
Just played video games. I should have been working on the Subaru. But I'm just kind of diffused right now.
Yeah, I see that the Subarus go fast right now, man.
Yeah, I'm a little, I don't know. I like working on it when I'm working on it with someone else, 2 or 3 people just chatting, and it was hot. I mean, I've just been a bit of a pussycat about it all, and I go out there and I see that it's hot, and I'm like, man, the air conditioning is nice and cool in my computer room. And so I sit in front of the computer and play video games. But
Yeah, cooler months are coming though.
I don't know. Other than that, we did some fun stuff with Ryan. Ryan's back into school. We got a bunch of clothes for him. He wanted some name brand clothing. That was one of his requests, and thankfully Betty and I can afford some stuff like that for him. And then it was almost a tearjerker for me because for the last 3 years, Betty's busted her ass homeschooling Ryan. You crying now? And so last Friday was his first day actually going back to school, like real-time kids, face-to-face interactions. And
that's a lot to take in.
So I saw him get off and back in the house with our Ring security system. Maybe we'll get Ring to sponsor the
That'd be
podcast.
cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
You know, it'd be awesome. That'd be.
So our wonderful Ring system. I saw him and I called him and I was like, hey, how was your first day? And he goes, fantastic. I mean, it was like, really? That's some pretty energetic word. And he's like, oh, it was great, Dad. They don't judge people. You know, it doesn't matter. There's all kinds of diversity there. So he's really excited. And then he goes. It's like intermittent, it's hybrid, online, and then goes to school. So yesterday he went to school, and I asked him how it went. And again, he's like, it was great. I love it. So
I was told there's more ladies that are going to school with him.
There's more girls there, he says.
And he said that they all like his nice red curly hair.
Yep.
That is the news for the high school.
Did you see Elena is kicking your butt right now?
I'm getting kicked. Oh, yes. I did recently sign up for the Samsung has a little fitness app, so I'm getting my butt kicked, looks like, by the walking contest.
Oh, you mean that fitness app? I have that fitness app too.
I didn't know we were on a walking contest.
Yeah, we were on a walking contest?
It gives you an overall walking summary of your last 7 days.
Oh, wow.
And Elena's second. I'm in first by a huge
Well,
amount.
that's because that's all you do.
It's like
your job is walk.
70,000.
Yeah, your job is walking.
In the last 7 days, I've walked 70,000.
I saw that. I was like, how in the hell?
I walk over 10,000 miles.
10,000
10,000 miles. I walk over 10,000 steps in
I
a
can
day.
see that.
So
I have to get up every 2 hours for my job.
So mine,
I have a sick down
mine
job.
in August, because with me working at home, which kind of sucks, is 1,672.
have to get up
Oh,
in
wow.
August and go back.
In July,
his path from the bedroom to
2,000
the bathroom
638.
and back for the first 2 weeks of the month has been 1,600 steps.
But when we're kind of active, because most of the time I can't. I don't carry
What was
this
your
at work.
biggest? I mean, not like 30,000 steps.
3,000?
That's nothing for a month.
2,000 per month.
Your,
2,000.
your calculator ain't working.
It is.
Your butt's in the van all day. I work
No,
really
it's-
hard all day.
it's just
He's got
this one-
3,000 steps.
This one doesn't count my steps for work though,
Why
because
not?
this sits in the van.
Well, you're doing it wrong. You need to
You
put
gotta
it
go
in
in
your
your
pocket.
I know. I could probably get the iPhone.
Well,
one.
if you know, then why aren't you
I'll
doing
probably do the iPhone one,
And
and then I'll just have to add it.
twiddle dee, you dumb.
No, because if it doesn't sit in my, because I use this as GPS,
Hey,
and
interesting
if I don't
fact.
keep it charged,
Did you see the latest on iPhone stuff?
No.
Apple broke $2 trillion.
Oh, wow. That's a ton.
It set a new record for.
but you know, they don't have enough money to fight Epic Games at all, right?
You just keep paying attention to the news.
Yeah.
Epic Games gonna bring
No.
Apple down. You watch.
No.
They're losing lots of money right
Who? For Apple?
I mean, Apple through their game store.
No.
Oh man, there's games you can buy that's part of Epic.
No.
And they cut all Epic content.
They're not losing any money.
Not just Fortnite. All Epic content. And there's some games you have to buy.
But it's Epic's fault, though.
No, it's not. It's Apple.
When was the latest thing that you heard about this?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Because
So,
Epic
moving on.
put an update.
Hey, Brian, thanks for the share. And Jay, thanks for the
yes,
like
thank you
on
for
the
sharing.
stream.
Like,
Awesome, guys. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
So, some housekeeping notes. We're actually trying to make a good format so that way we can be consistent every time. So,
yes,
what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some topics that we found interesting. Generally, we're going to try to stay away from political stuff because there's enough Ben Shapiro's and all those other left and right.
Fox News,
There's all Fox News, CNN.
CBS.
You get to hear it every day.
ABC.
You don't come here to hear that bullshit. We might tangent once in a while, but that's not what the show's about.
Yes.
But while we're doing our topics, if you guys got some questions that you'd like to ask us, we'll do a Q&A directly after that. And we'll keep an eye on what's going on in the feed there, and then we'll just scroll back and forth, and we'll answer them. So let's just get into topics, Matt. You got a couple that I think you wanted to bring up.
So my first topic, this is an interesting one. Car-sized asteroid flew within 2,000 miles of Earth. Mind you, this is the closest ever recorded, and NASA missed it. They noticed it 6 hours after the fact when it passed Earth.
Nice.
It's not the fact that the asteroid the size of a car
How
was
fast was it going?
It had been moving pretty quick.
Holy shit.
It doesn't really say a lot about how fast.
But it can do some damage.
They're saying actually the accurate number was 1,830 miles within reach of Earth. And it's not so much of the fact that the asteroid is the size of a car, because it wouldn't really do a lot of damage. Because I'm sure by the time it hit the atmosphere and came through, it'd be really tiny. But it's the fact that a large asteroid of that size got totally missed.
That's about the size of the United States, isn't it?
A car?
No.
The
miles
distance?
away.
I don't know.
Oh, the distance?
The distance? From
Yeah.
one end to the other end, I think it's 2,000 miles, I think, from one end to the other, I think. I could be wrong.
Well, it's
Maybe if somebody
100.
wants to chime in.
We'll probably have to have a fact checker.
I mean, it's 100 miles from Fort Wayne to Indianapolis. We
Yeah.
figured that out the
Yes.
last show because I
Yeah.
was right about that.
hey,
So,
hey, but I was still close.
I mean,
So the
it's
farthest
probably
distance would be
500
New York.
miles from top of Indiana to the bottom, probably. I mean, yes, 500 to 700 maybe.
Dunno.
So,
So this happened on August 16th.
Nice.
well, I mean, an asteroid. There's a lot of speculations about the asteroid theory.
But don't forget.
13,000 years ago, it wiped out a whole
Well, there's
massive
evidence.
civilization.
There's
so.
evidence of it.
Well, don't
Yeah.
forget also that we had different presidents that chose NASA to be a back burner. They defunded it so much.
No, that was years ago.
Yes,
That
but
was
still,
back in
that's what I'm saying.
Obama's-
Presidents, past presidents have defunded.
Yeah, but the last 4 years
to the
we've
point-
had Trump totally space forcing it up. So yeah, there's no excuse against that.
Not now.
I mean, you got SpaceX and NASA.
2,680
There you go.
from one end to the other end.
There we go. Brian's got it.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian. You're the.
So about
So-
halfway in the middle of the United States from
Yeah,
from there to there.
That's crazy.
that's pretty close.
Well, Betty was talking that she read something like there's another element from outer space. It's like a solar flare or something. I
Yes.
guess, that's going to create some havoc in the next few weeks or whatever. So possibly,
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of theories around that. So I mean, it's something to take serious. I mean, there's something wiped out the dinosaurs.
Aliens.
I don't know. That's crazy. What's your other topic, man?
The other topic ties in with what Mike was talking about.
Oh, I guess I can take the lead on the next one then, unless you want to, Mike. You
What's
want to
up?
talk about your thing?
My topic? Yeah,
You want
sure.
to talk about your topic?
So, so I thought it was kind of interesting. I gotta load it up here. So, apparently, someone got pardoned here recently, and I thought it was pretty cool. A lot of people might not know who she is, but Susan B. Anthony. She's on the dollar coin. Everybody knows her by that. But she was a really huge woman activist. She
For women's rights?
for women's rights.
Yep.
She would literally. She was the first person to actually basically to get the women's vote to actually vote for president, your mayor, anybody of that. Back in the was it 1800s is what they're talking about. Is that women never was able to go and vote. So in 1872, she lived in Rochester, New York. That was her hometown, and she went in to vote for the person that she was going for. And I don't think they show what she was voting for or what it was, but she was voting for an official, and she was arrested and convicted for widely trial and stuff, and she refused to pay her fine, which is kind of funny. But the authorities declined to do any further any of that action and stuff like that. But shortly afterwards, in 1878, which is roughly what is that 6 years or so, Congress finally passed for women to right to vote, which is kind of cool. So she was kind of that stepping stone to go forward for ladies' rights. Donald Trump actually basically got her out.
Pardoning her.
Did the whole partner and everything, and pardoning. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of crazy. That was back in 1872, and it took the 2020 to get that taken care of. But I thought that was kind of cool.
No, that's really, really interesting. You go that many years. When you look at like our history and what we've done as far as human beings in this country, we're still toddlers, crawling around the ground compared to other countries that have been around tens of thousands of years. And you just gotta think about almost 100 years or more, going through all that. That's crazy.
So to kind of add to what he was talking about, because we're about to celebrate 100 years.
Yeah, of
women's rights to be able to vote and everything else. And there was a lieutenant governor out of New York that had posted saying, as highest ranking women elected official in New York, and on behalf of Susan B. Anthony's legacy, we demand Trump recede his pardon, and says she was proud of her arrest to draw attention to the cause of women's rights and never paid for her fine. Let her rest in peace. I don't think I don't know. It's her right to think what she wants, but my thought is the fact that
I think that's weird.
I think it's odd. I mean, I think that what he's doing is the right thing.
Yeah.
And I feel that she should be pardoned for what happened, because it should have never gone that far to arrest her for that. I mean, I get it, times were different then. So.
But the question should be, why did we wait until the president that nobody likes to pardon somebody that would be acknowledged as one of the heroes for women's rights?
Yes.
So shame on all the presidencies before that for not taking an opportunity to stand up for women's rights. It's kind of weird. People don't like Trump, but
hey.
I guess next time you see Obama, Clinton, Bush, Reagan... Bush Senior.
Well, Reagan's.
Well, yeah, you can't. Yeah. Anytime you see them, just ask them why didn't they stick up for women's rights, I guess. But yeah, very cool.
I just thought it was kind of cool.
No, it's fantastic news to hear about that.
100 years is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, too, because
there's a lot of women out there that have done some pretty amazing things.
There is.
Yes.
My wife's an amazing woman. I mean,
my girlfriend is.
It's like without women, people would say without women, men would be more peaceful, right? But I don't believe that. I think
they keep us alive.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life. Yeah. So, but I think it's important to embrace the feminine side for sure. It's 100% important. It's like I was talking, I think a few podcasts ago. There's a book about your human spirit and how to reach your manhood at a greater level, and it talks about the feminine spectrum and paying attention to it, because there's a lot of power there that you can embrace and enjoy.
Yeah.
So topic wise, I only had, I think, really a couple of them. One I thought was I watched a movie with Betty this weekend. I watched a lot of movies on Sunday. I pretty much spent the whole day. Instead of playing video games, Betty and I just vegged out on some.
Sometimes you have to.
Some movies, and it was called the Leap Year, and it's supposed to be based off of an Irish. It was like some kind of Irish folktale about. On the 29th of February, it's the one time a woman can ask a man in marriage, his hand in marriage. Any other time, the man has to do it, right? And I just thought that was interesting, like some of these countries that have these deep-rooted traditions or folk tales like that, And I started thinking, like, after the movie was done, but he's like, what did you think of that? I'm like, it was an awesome movie. It was cool. I want to move to Ireland now. And I always wanted to move to Ireland anyways. It's an awesome country. But then I was sitting there, I go, it's weird. Like, what's Americans' tradition? Like, obviously we're a very diverse country, but like, what is our tradition other than 1776 Independence Day? Like, what are we deep rooted to? What is our old folk tale? And the only thing I could really come up to is versus other countries, we're a bunch of mini countries with all the cultures that we have.
We are.
And we have a lot of good and bad history of what America is about that we all have to contend with. I just thought it was interesting. It's like, so I dug up an article, and I think he's probably got it posted, of like, there's something about the, American traditions and stuff like that. There's a lot of traditions as far as like the multi-diverse group of people that do live here.
And you can go down to New York.
They call it the melting pot of America, is what.
You can go to New York.
So
they have like
again,
so many parades.
I'm talking about, you go to Ireland, all of Ireland's people focus on like one or a few topics. It's their main thing. Us, it's Independence Day, fighting the revolution to become its own, But I'm talking, what is like an old folk thing or an old thing like that every American say, yes, I am in that. And it's like, I don't know what it would be. I don't think there is. I think we're just so diverse that we don't have one. Yeah. I mean, unless it's a tragedy. 9/11 made everybody be a part of that. But when it comes to like getting married on the 29th of February, it's like, I don't know if we have stories like that as Americans. I
don't think we do, just as Americans.
Yeah.
And we have some goofy laws. If you want to go with that stuff.
I don't want about laws. I mean, just like traditions. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. And after I got done saying that, she's like, "You got that from that movie?" So she was like, "What the hell?" Like, I didn't want to go down some philosophy of the movie.
I do the same thing when I watch a movie. I'll start really deep thinking about stuff.
I just like to think deep. That's all. The other thing I found interesting, I heard this on I listened to today during work, was David Blaine on August 31st, weather permitting, is doing his thing called Ascension, and it's a partnership with YouTube, and he we'll have a link posted on that thing. He's got a timeline set where he's going to be live on YouTube, where he's going to be holding on to helium charged balloons and fly up to 25,000 feet in the air, like they were talking the ice caps of Mount Everest.
With a parachute, maybe?
When he hits 5,000 feet, he's going to put the parachute on. The parachute's going to be tucked up in the balloons, and he's going to have oxygen tucked up in the balloons, but he's going to hold on to it. Now,
what happens if it falls out?
I'm sure it's going to be secure. Now, he's already done 400 of these things
so he's
independently.
basically doing a Mary Poppins thing.
Yes.
Yes. I'm mother of
it'll be
Mary
up.
Poppins.
But it'll be like the movie Up. It'll be like the movie Up.
Yeah.
Or remember it being a kid where you were like, it'd be cool if you could hold on to this balloon and go to the sky? Well, he's literally going to do this at the end of the month.
That's awesome.
And YouTube's partnered up to do a live stream of it. And when I listened to that show this afternoon about it, I was like, unbelievable. I mean, awesome. This guy isn't. The guy seemed like he's just a bundle of energy. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember seeing videos of David Copperfield growing up, and he was a cool dude, but he was like, you could feel that chip right there. Like, he knew he was the shit, and no one else is on his playing field. And this, David Blaine, I remember watching his YouTube videos where he would just go like in the middle of a fight and go, "Hey, look at this magic trick! I'll pull a rabbit out of my hat." Like people would be like, "No more fighting."
Is he the one that did the show? Something with the brain or something like that, or brain something. Like he would literally, you would take a card and smack it against the window and it'd be stuck between the glass.
He did some crazy stuff.
I think
on
that's
YouTube.
him.
He did a lot of YouTube videos.
That's him.
5,000 feet.
And then he's gonna pull the parachute out of the bag parachute out of the balloons, and he's gonna put it on live on his body, and then ascend another 20,000 feet with no oxygen. No, we're talking.
Well, I mean, if something happens, borderline going to heaven. If people,
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, just crazy. So check out Blaine's stuff, man. Like Blaine's been, He's on a
funny.
mission, man. Like in the next few years, this guy is going to be doing some very, very gnarly, epic shit.
When
Like,
is this supposed to take place?
August 31st.
August
The
31st.
link that says YouTube.
It's a Monday.
Life Science.
No, I think it's the second one that she posted. That's an actual stream
So August-
waiting for that date.
Okay.
August
Weather
31st,
permit,
Monday.
he'll be in there. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see that.
It'd be
That'd
cool
be
if they
cool.
had some like sponsored balloons that were in there.
Yeah, no
That'd be-
kidding. No
That'd be
kidding.
some awesome marketing right there.
Yeah. Well, and I guess some of the stuff like I said, I obviously, you know, the host of the show was like, "You're gonna have some kind of apparatus to hold you up on this, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know, at about 2,000 feet, you can do it just barehanded." And the host is like, "No, you don't do it barehanded at 2,000 feet." He's like, "Well, you train yourself." Yeah.
Well, if he's done it 400 times.
Yeah. Well, and the funny story about that is like he said that it's hard to get insurance for this
Yeah.
because no one's done it, and it's so goddamn expensive. So he had to do it 4 times without insurance, 400 times without an insurance policy.
Wow. Come on, State Farm. What's
Yeah.
up with
Yeah,
that?
come on.
Yeah.
You know we're knocking on
You guys
wood.
have done everything.
Hey, ostrich guy with Liberty Mutual, don't you want to insure this guy?
Well, I mean, State Farm says they've seen all these different
Oh
things in their
my
history.
god,
thing.
yeah.
See?
Well,
Why not?
that's the thing. They don't want to do the skit where it says, "See the man diagram in the ground." Yeah.
You see the
it?
pancake?
Yeah, we've seen it. The man pancake. We've seen
The
it all.
pancake. We see it all.
Oh man.
Oh.
That's too funny.
Well, so question and answers is our next thing to run into. It looks like got a couple more followers or watchers. It looks like my buddy Kenny's in here. Hey, Kenny. I'm just gonna scroll up and see if anybody's posted any questions at us. It doesn't look like anybody has. Man cake, I like it. But actually, no, I don't like man cake. Let me.
You like the man cake?
Don't like man cake. No. Woman man cake? Yes. Woman cake, woman cake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to stop there.
I can't do
I can't do it. We're going to make him spit water out like I saw Blaine do in the show today.
Oh, that's funny.
Man cake. That's a snippet. You know, you can clip those little things in Facebook. There's
That's
a
gonna be
little-
the new
there's a-
meme.
there's a little
This guy
reel.
talking about man cake.
There's a little reel in there. You can clip that and save it. But all right. Well, since we don't have any questions, we'll wait a couple more minutes if someone ends up posting something they want to know about us or about what we talked about. We're trying to make it to where we kind of open it up, say thank you to it all, then do our topics, and then while we're doing our topics, if there's things you want to talk about or chat about, we make that next segment be that. But yeah, I guess. Other than that, I think I'll run right into a couple random thoughts that I had because that's my series. I randomly think about stuff. But so I was listening to a couple things over the past few weeks, and I was thinking about like I keep going back to like life is a marathon or life's a journey. And I heard this awesome thing that was said. It was like small steps in your journey, like a marathon goes, and because your life is a journey like a marathon, and if you're making these small steps, even though these big steps can't happen, but each small step you take, when you get closer to the end of your marathon and you're looking back, you're a lot further. Like the steps look bigger because you've taken so many small steps to get to what you're trying to get done, and you just keep going, waking up every morning and doing whatever it is. But when you look back, you're like, wow, I'm a lot, like I was here, but now I'm all the way up here now. And I just think that was just a kind of a random thought that, you know, with everything that we're dealing with people unemployed for the last 5 months or not sure if they're going to get a stimulus, yeah, I'm super humble that I've got a job and I can, you know, hang out and still do stuff for people but, you know, as people that are trying to figure out their way in life, it's like take those small steps, just keep taking them, don't give up on them, and I think that's super important. So, Jason, your face is getting red as your hair. I know, because man cake does that to me.
I'm telling you, that's going to be the new meme.
Can I get some man cake? You remember what was that movie with French fries. Oh man, remember Billy Bob Thornton? Yeah, can I get some French fries? Oh, I know you know that movie. Billy Bob Thornton is the
Is
the actor.
Soccer player or something?
No,
Or
he's
Santa Claus?
he talks with a lisp, and he's like always wearing this like jumper suit. I can't think of the movie. It's a good movie.
Not sure.
It's a creepy movie. And he's like, can I get some French fries?
Oh no, that's not French fries.
Does he say French fries? What's he
No,
saying? What's he saying?
that was Oh gosh,
Talk
darn
with
it!
the cat.
No, it was I like my shoot
Yeah, I know you're thinking it. Billy
taters or something with taters. It was something taters and
Bob,
something.
Billy Bob Thornton movie.
Gosh darn it!
Come on.
I like my
Come on, crowd.
Come on, crowd.
Gosh darn it!
I'm not moving off of this until someone picks a post. What is it? Man, it's Billy Bob Thornton movie. Sling Blade.
Sling Blade, yes.
Dude,
But
that's
he
like,
says something else.
like-
What's he saying though?
Dude, that movie's
what,
old.
What was he saying? What was it the saying in Sling Blade?
It was something taters. I thought.
I thought it was French fries. I thought he's like
I like my I like my taters or something like that. Something tater.
you have to put Sling Blade quote. That's yeah. You have to put like quote. The bad thing about a 20-second delay
French fried potatoes, pataters. That's what it was.
is that what he
Carl says French fry. I'm French. French.
Carl says
They say.
I'm well.
French fry.
French fried potatoes. I like gravy on my fries.
Yeah.
I don't reckon I got any reason to kill anybody.
Yeah.
That movie was so
I
good.
think they got nominated for some.
All I know is that Billy Bob Thornton in that movie is hilarious as hell, dude. He's so
I
funny.
like my French fries potatoes.
I like Billy Bob
that
Thornton
movie's
movies.
old.
Like Bad
Bad
Santa. Mhm. I'm gonna walk for a week. Oh man. Well, that's my random thoughts. I don't have another random thought. I mean, other than I just if you got something that you're very passionate about, keep at it. As we keep growing the show, maybe I'll keep improving my random thoughts. But I don't know. I just think that's super important. Small steps get you where you want to go. Might feel like you're not going anywhere, but by the time you get done, even getting halfway what you're at, you're looking back at a lot of steps. So
He got rewarded for the best writing.
they awarded.
Award for the best adapted screen something. The best first feature and picture and screenplay.
Nice. I just think you're doing this.
That was back in 1997.
1997. Okay, I knew that was an older movie.
1997. We were in 7th grade, man.
All right. Well,
Okay, guys.
hopefully you hear this sound because that's the intro.
You're ready.
I hope you're ready. Hey, Mike.
Send it.
Hey Google, you know what really pisses me off is that we can go to Walmart. We can go to do all these protesting. We can go and do all this other stuff. But at first, we couldn't even, go to fireworks. We're outside. Why can't we shoot fireworks off of a building? We can still be 6 feet apart. Not hard. Then, top of this, 9/11. The big topic that I haven't seen on so far about this, we can't even go celebrate 9/11
At New York?
at New York. We can't go down there. They said they canceled the whole entire event because it used to be a lighting show. During nighttime, they would light the lights where the towers used to be. Guess what? We're not going. There's already people saying, wow, do we all of a sudden forget about now? You know? Yeah. I just think it's kind of crazy. We get to do all the... Apparently, they already opened bowling places. You can go bowl, but you can't go and support the September 11th. We can't go to fireworks. I think that's kind of dumb. It's not hard to be 6 feet apart, but apparently, viruses skip. Oh, you're protesting? Oh, we won't bother you. We'll leave you alone. Oh, you're going to go to the bar? Oh, we won't be there either. We put the blood of Jesus across these doorways, the bars, that when the virus comes to it, it says, oh my God, it's the blood of Jesus, so I'm going to go somewhere else. Yes, please, come on. Apparently, there's actually a big group that actually wants to go. And to September 11th, they're going to go to New York. They're going to actually get flashlights. They want to light up New York with all these flashlights. That's what the guy asked. So, if you have nothing going on and you're close to New York, apparently they are requesting people with flashlights or anything that you can light up. They want to light up that whole entire New York or where the towers used to be.
Wow.
Thought that was kind of cool.
Thanks, COVID.
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing.
It is. I mean, it was. We won't forget. And that's how it's always been, forever.
Yep. Yeah, I
And
read
now.
I read that article and I watched the video of someone very passionate, like
Yes.
you are, Mike, about this, and how the mayor said, "No, not going to do it. You're not going to go and gather around and celebrate the lives that were lost. It's not important. But if you want to paint on the street and protest, go right ahead. If you want to go to a movie for 15 cents, go right ahead."
Yep.
Kind of goes on. That's that tradition. When will we all cling together and respect the people that need to be respected and ignore the people that obviously have?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's sad.
getting sad.
You know what's crazy is they go there, they'll get arrested
Probably.
because they're
not
disobeying the law.
disobeying the law.
But they can't get arrested. You want to know why? Because they're protesting.
Because they're protesting it.
Yes.
Yep. That's what they want to do. So
Yeah.
when you're going, you're not going to support 9/11.
Yeah.
You are protesting 9/11.
You're going there to protest,
protest
because
that
they're
They're not supporting 9/11.
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
Yes,
So when anybody asks you if you're going there,
I'm protesting.
you're protesting
the mayor for not
the
supporting
mayor
9/11.
not supporting it.
Yep.
So that's what you're doing. But secretly, we know what you're doing.
Openly, we know what you're doing. That's
Yes.
important. I wish I lived near New York.
I know.
I would get a
That'd be
whole bunch of
awesome.
people with spotlights and hit that mayor's house.
I got some.
Oh my God, that'd
I
be
got some
awesome.
vacation time.
But yeah, that would be kind of cool to go down there.
Road trip to New York.
I gotta work.
All right. Well, Matt, it's the fun and interesting corner for you, buddy.
All right. So
Obviously, my T-Rex sound didn't work, is what I was told.
Yep.
Did you guys hear a T-Rex sound in chat? No? You got the live stream on. You didn't hear it. I'm going to keep working on that. I got a button that does the Terminator sound for his intro and a T-Rex sound that goes roar when he's done. And for
Fortunately,
whatever,
not
that
working.
button isn't working still. I think I'm gonna figure it out.
We could probably have Allie do the Transformers Rex part. I think that would be
Ooh,
perfect.
wow. Allie's going to do that on the mic. I think you make a good T-Rex sound. You were red.
But if
you
I'm
were
in
that
that conversation,
Yeah.
so am I supposed to go? That doesn't work. You can't talk and
Kind
do
of sounds the
Transformers Rex.
same. What you just did there was almost
Was
the
it
same.
cool? Maybe
we should
I'll
hire,
start.
we should hire the dinosaur dad that does the TikTok.
Oh yes.
He
He
goes,
did
He did that in public too.
Yeah, I know. I like it when
And the mom did it too.
I like it when he's in the kitchen and she's like got everything
Yes.
cleaned up, and then the daughters come in and go, "Hey, Dad, what?" And then whatever that does to trigger it off, and then he's like flour and
Everything's
meals
flying.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Have you actually seen ones where they talk about flopping like a fish?
No.
These friends, they would go places and they immediately say, "Hey, flop like a fish," and whatever's in your hand, you're gonna drop it and flop like a fish.
Oh wow.
So, like, they do some random stuff, like people have birthday cakes, and they're like, "Flop like a fish," and they immediately like, "Are you really seriously?" And he said, "Yes." So he just like flops like a fish, and there goes the cake all over them while they're flopping on the ground like a fish.
Wow, that's good. All right, man. Let's go to your
All right.
fun, interesting facts corner.
So
here.
one of my first ones here is an aerospace startup just won a contract to develop an Air Force One jet that can travel at Mach 5. It can go from
That'd be
New York
awesome.
to Paris in 90 minutes.
That'd be awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because how fast does the one go right now? You didn't check that out? Okay. I just
Well,
forgot.
the Air Force One is not designed to go fast. It's designed to be.
It's supposed to be like run the country.
It's the
in
White
air.
House in the air.
Yeah.
Is what it does.
And they have more than one.
Yeah.
If they want to let us borrow one of those, we can do Mach 5 would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We can make our trip to the 9/11 ceremony in one.
That would be
great.
sweet. Be like a Marvel's comic book kind of thing. You like,
I'm
Going
telling
in
you,
there.
man, Marvel's comic books are starting to come true. It seems like in real
Yes.
life. I mean, when you got an Elon Musk, a Bezos from Amazon, the Virgin Records guy, between the three of them, man.
Yeah.
And now you can.
We're gonna be
Did I
having-
show you guys the wrist phone?
Yeah, you shot that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a wristband, and that
Yeah.
you can actually pull up your phone,
Yeah, I seen
and
that.
there,
That's a
and
couple
you can
years
hit
old.
buttons and stuff, and it's waterproof. But then they can actually another wristband that actually makes you allowed to make phone calls. And you just
Yeah,
do
Rick.
this. There, Rick.
enjoy your wonderful pills.
Yes.
Yippers.
But basically, you can go like this, and you can have a phone call. And all you do is put your.
All right, so what else you got?
Next one. There's a guy that does wildlife trail cam footage stuff. He's trying to catch
Oh.
bobcats.
Oh, all right.
And he has one set up on against this tree. Well, there was apparently either was hiking or he was hunting and happened to see the guy's gear out there and actually posed like this up on a log with his feet kind of crossed and everything. And when the guy gets home, he's out in the woods, got his laptop and everything, and he's looking at the photos and just dies laughing
Yeah,
when he
no
sees this
kidding.
dude's photo. So then it goes viral online.
Yeah.
Well, finally, they find the guy that actually did it, and he sees it and dies laughing sitting at home. So then they actually got to interact with each other, and he actually did get an actual photo of some bobcats too.
Nice.
Process. So the guy was cool about it, and yeah, it's just.
I mean,
really,
that's. I'm telling you,
that's neat.
at work or if I'm somewhere where I see a security camera, I try to like do a pose. It's kind of
Yeah, like my pose that I
like,
do in the
hey.
short game.
Yeah. Maybe I'll show that to you later. No, I can't.
No, we can't. Sorry.
So what else you got here, man?
All right, so another one. This was on a menshealth.com.
Men's health,
Um,
super important.
They, it's funny.
You gonna be able to talk?
Yes, I'm gonna be
Okay.
able to talk. It's funny. This guy apparently had an issue with his penis and had septive, and it actually had to have his penis removed,
Oh, that sucks.
which sucks. An actual bunch of
Perfect
doctors.
time though. I mean, to have your penis removed in this era,
Yeah.
you can get a vagina sewed on and become a woman.
Yes, you could.
So
But anyways,
what they did, apparently this is a common procedure for this to happen.
okay.
What they do is they take.
Where is this place at? Like, where is
It
this
was
guy
over-
from? I want to
New-
make sure I'm not going so my penis doesn't fall off.
He's overseas,
Okay,
so
America's good.
Yes. So
We're all dicks
what
here,
they do is they grow a penis on this type of skin, and what it
in this location.
yes. So right now, because of the COVID-19 stuff going on, they can't do his surgery. So he's got a penis on his arm.
He's got his actual penis on his
Yes,
bicep.
this arm that they're making, this
So
penis.
if he
that
flexes it, does it get hard?
no. So that's the interesting thing. So
Look
it
at my
actually
eggplant.
has like these like instruments that he has to use to pump in order to have that happen.
Of course, yes.
So it's got these two-step things.
You can
that
say
cause
hard on
erection.
correction.
So it's got this thing where he has to pump it, and
Boner.
it allows him to get an erection. They're making a tube,
Oh,
so he could still use the restroom, and everything. So he'll still have a functioning life.
Wait, does he
Still-
pee on his arm?
No. Once it gets attached.
Oh, once he gets
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Currently, I don't know what they're doing about
well,
that.
right now he's probably got a catheter on.
Probably.
If I had to guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now he's
Or a
currently
piece
roaming
of
around
paper.
with a penis on his arm.
Nice.
Yeah, he probably like on the when you put your hose on the spray. That's probably what it looks like now when he pees. It's like a spray.
I pee like a girl, probably.
Could get a shiwi.
I don't know. Girls pee down their leg.
Okay.
He doesn't have it, so it'd be like just a thing going.
No, he can get a shiwi.
Shiwi. What's a shiwi?
What?
You don't know what a shiwi is?
It's a strap-on thing you strap
it's
onto
not a
you,
strap-on.
and a woman can stand up and pee.
You don't have to strap it on.
What
You just
the
hold
hell?
it. You don't have. You just hold it and you just put it right there.
No,
on
it's
the girls.
actually attached.
Oh, they have a strap-on ones, I guess. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you're talking about
apparently,
a girl.
it looks like a
that
funnel.
Okay,
Basically, looks like
we're looking this up.
it looks like a funnel.
Shiwi.
Yep.
What the? Can you make those pictures a little bigger? I
It
know
looks like a funnel.
for $19, I can buy this thing.
It looks like a funnel, and they
Actually, for $5.
Well, that's eBay. You have to bid on it. $5 for shipping.
You could buy it. Dude, she looks happy.
Oh, so it's for a girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Women's rights. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tuck it right there.
Is
and
it
they pee.
suction on? Does it have like a?
And it looks like that one you just hang on to.
Just
Oh.
hang on to it and pee.
It's interesting.
It's like a funnel.
because like I don't stand like that.
I do. I mean,
You stand with your hand like this.
I like to get my breasts out. I think the guy that was doing the photography was like, okay, your boobs are small. Can you kind of push them out a little bit? Because
so we make it look like you're a female. Yeah,
That's probably,
I see
I don't know. Or maybe that's how she stands.
there's another
What's the
one
one with the
the
seat? What is
Yeah.
she doing on the seat? Is she peeing in a
She's
bottle?
peeing in a bottle. Oh my god!
That's not a bottle.
She's actually peeing in it's an expandable.
It's a cork. Is it corrugated or something like
It's
that?
corrugated. It's
34
corrugated or-
centimeters.
Wow.
It allows you to twist it around.
I'm thinking that's a mess. There's no way. That's a mess. So this thing is called the High Quality Male and Female Emergency Portable Urinal Go Out Traveling Car to Go Whatever. Like, look that up. That is insane. That's a mess.
And no, that is a bottle.
That's what if you accidentally forgot you pissed on that and you drink out of it?
Why would you drink out of something that you know you pee in?
What if you
That's
didn't and you're drunk?
$75.
75 euros, I think that's what that says. Or is
Is
it
it euros?
dollars? Wow. That's nutsos, man.
Dude.
If I was a female, I'd want it to suction. I would want to make sure it's really attached. Because I'd be afraid to dribble, like, somewhere. Like, I don't know. That thing would have to suction.
your face look
It'd
like
have to have, like, a pump where I'd be like...
Does your
Maybe
guys'
the-
face look like that when you gotta pee?
No, when I poop, it does. I'm like, oh, God. You ever
That's
had
not
that
the
moment?
original Shiwi.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta look up
Man.
Shiwi.
Ugh. You ever
That's
have
not the
that
original.
moment and then you think you're at a rest, like a stop that you could actually like drop this out, man, it's gonna be gone, and then you go in there and you're like, holy shit, this is the worst toilet seat I've ever seen. And they're like kind of hovering it. They're like, ugh.
They got different colors, dude.
Wow, that's amazing. I've never heard of a Shiwi.
Now you do.
Now I know.
It's got a carrying case. And it's got an extension.
What does it have like cleaning products to come with that thing, dude? You just peed in it. You're gonna carry around a pissed on plastic device?
It almost looks like a toothbrush holder.
Wow.
All right.
That's interesting.
So next one.
So everybody knows what a Shiwi is.
Shiwi, look it up. You'll be
Yes.
if you don't know what it is, you're gonna find out.
So this is an
I don't even
interesting
know how
one.
many people are watching right now.
I don't know.
So
know.
this one's really interesting. A thief decided to steal a truck or
Someone-
trailer from a Cracker Barrel restaurant.
Okay, so he's done eating. He's like, I like that truck and trailer. I'm taking it home.
Well, you can see in the security footage where you can see him fidgeting with the ignition and everything, and then takes off with it. They've yet to find the vehicle.
Okay.
There is a $5,000 reward for anybody that can give any information because inside this truck is a $400,000 NASCAR car that is actually legit racing. He just went into Road America and did 17th place with that car with all of his gear on.
Wow. Do you think
Nice.
this guy knew about it?
No, he didn't know. It doesn't have anything on the outside of the vehicle for him to know. He just took the whole thing.
Wow.
$400,000 NASCAR.
Nice. That's a good find.
Yeah.
Good luck selling
Finders
that.
keeper.
Good
yeah.
luck selling that.
Yeah.
And it's got "We Stand for the National Anthem"
Yeah.
on it. Hopefully, this guy is up for that. If he's a guy that kneels for it or finds that not standing is appropriate, then he's going to be slightly disappointed about the car that's in the trailer.
It's a pretty cool Camaro shell.
Yeah, it's got that.
Just a shell.
Yeah. Road America is an awesome track. I got some pictures. Yeah, right there. That's Road America. I took that picture. That's a great track. If you ever get to just go, I've never seen other than the Trump car and like the Champ car stuff. That's the only thing I've seen at those events at that track. I've always wanted to go to the other events that they have because you can, like, there's the perimeter isn't. It's not like Watkins Glen where it's like 1,000-foot tall ceiling or fence in your way. It's very open where you can just see the racing like super nice.
Been on the Indianapolis 500. It's not bad.
This is even better than the Napa 500. If I ever get back to Road America, that'd be a fun time. We'll have to plan a future state fun time to go and watch. Like they do MotoGP there. MotoGP is like supposed to be pretty sweet there. They do some other fun.
Do they allow people to bring their own personal vehicles?
I think they have a time.
Where you can
Like it's like $25. I think it's like a lunch break time, like on a Friday.
Like that one video I sent you guys?
can do a lap.
That'd be cool.
You sent a lot of videos.
There was a video of these guys racing.
Oh man, you sent so
And
many videos.
there was
It's
a
hard to
pickup
keep
truck and looked like a Mercury Sable or something like that. And pickup truck just bam, whole tire in and gone and everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it was funny.
That's all I got. That was interesting stuff.
That is some interesting stuff. That's his corner to find interesting, fun stuff to talk about at the end of the show. But any final thoughts?
No.
No. Any words of advice for the next?
Don't
Next
eat yellow
week.
snow.
Well, it's not snowing yet. What about you? Any final thoughts? No. Well, guys, I don't know. I don't have anything else. We'll put a post up when the next show is. Once we figure out what your schedule is, I'm creating events and an event day for it, so that way you can like that event and then keep an eye on when we post in there and you chat with us in there about some of the show notes that we're talking about or thinking about. Maybe we'll start posting some links of some things we like within our event channel instead of doing it within our, like, maybe we'll like, hey, what do you think of this? And then if we all agree on it, we'll post a link and maybe start some dialogue in there. I mean, it might be a good spot to blog and kind of group chat in our event page of that. So
One thing we are doing is
we have a couple things coming up.
Well,
We still got that cleanup.
we're starting. Well, yeah, we got a couple things coming up, and then we're actually going to start posting what we're having for dinner with the actual ingredients and how to make it. We thought it'd be kind of cool thing to do to show what we have for our weekly meal. And then if you guys decide you want to do that with your family and have family time, because that's how we do it. We all get together for family, and we have a family meal. So you could plan this for one of your own family meals, which then goes into traditions.
It is a tradition. Family eating is an American tradition. For
Yes,
sure.
it is.
I mean,
Yep.
We don't become the fattest people on earth, right?
Bacon. Bacon.
But yeah, maybe you could share some recipes with us in the event page that we post up. But yeah, next show we'll create an event. You'll see when it is.
When is the cleanup one?
September 19th. We got the cleanup.
Yep. I knew it was coming up.
That morning, we're going to be cleaning up the Hoagland Masterson area. This is our area that we're in. And then that evening, we're going to a barbecue, and we're going to do a live show out there at my buddy Tyler's house.
So we'll do 2 live shows.
Well, the live I think we're going to do like some live videos of the cleanup.
Live videos.
We're not going to do like,
Okay.
I mean, we might post some videos and stuff of the cleanup. But yeah, that'll be a fun time. The barbecue will have drinking, mini bikes,
Drinking.
barbecue,
Oh, and drinking.
mini bikes, drinking, cigars, mini bikes, drinking.
Vomiting in toilets.
No vomiting. I don't vomit. You just gotta know.
You gotta know your
you gotta know
limits.
your limit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know where your limit because you've never even drank.
Because I don't drink.
I've been to that limit.
Yep. Oh,
I've
man.
slept
I know.
beside a toilet, and it's
I
not
know.
fun.
I've seen both of
not.
these guys sleep by a toilet.
I make sure that the toilet is very clean the
Ooh.
night before a party because you don't want to be putting your face next to a shitty toilet. Ugh.
Yeah.
And on that note, thanks for watching, Massey
Thanks for watching
Bros.
Massey Bros. Embrace the experience.
Cheers.
Cheers.